Hey guys, how is everyone doing here? What's up, YouTube? So I'm up 11,000 bucks today. You can see my total P&L right here. And I have a couple of trades on I want to go over and show you guys what made me want to take these trades. Now, my biggest trade I have here is a long weekly contract in Nadex. The strike is 1356 half right here. You see that listed here, which all that means is the market has to be above 1356 half by the end of the week for me to profit. I paid $27.88 on average for this trade, so it was like about $6,200 of risk. I have 223 contracts. Each one of those contracts will be worth $100 upon expiration at the end of this trade. So roughly I will be making or have a deposit of $22,300 from a $6,200 trade. So let's take a look at why I got in this trade. I also have for the day above 1346, 50 contracts, which is a $5,000 payout. I paid 46 half for these. So that's going to be worth $100 a piece at the end of expiration. You can already see they're worth 97. So the probability of that moving against me is extremely low. Let's take a look at the gold market, and I want to explain to you how I look at the markets, how I look at charts, and this is what my setups are. This is just a multi-deck grid I use for Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim is one of the platforms that I use to chart. Now, I think it has fantastic charting. Not a fan of Nadex charts, so I use Thinkorswim charts. Now, at the bottom of my screen, you have what's called the pinch indicator. This is a custom indicator that I use to determine the trend. So this indicator I have actually not released yet. I will be releasing this indicator on the 20th of April. Every single day, I scan for what's called Super Bull markets. So what a Super Bull market is for me is it's a scan that it cross-references with my pinch indicator. All I'm looking for is markets that are trending up on the hourly and the 4-hour chart. So I need to see a movement up on the 4-hour chart as well as up on the hourly chart. When that happens, these markets will come up in my Super Bull watch list. Every single time they come up on my Super Bull watch list, I then actually connect that watch list to my charts. Really easy tool. So every time I click one of these markets, you can see it'll automatically populate on every single one of these time frames. Super helpful tool set. Now, the way I have that set up is on the bottom right, you have a daily chart. Here is a 4-hour. No, right here on the bottom left is the hour, and then the 10-minute is typically where I'm looking for my entry. So I'll do my analysis on the higher time frame because I want to know, is there a major level that we could break out above? In this case with gold, we had previous highs from the 4th of March that I knew if we got above, we were going to have some short covering above that. In fact, we made a new high on the year here today. So that's why I'm always looking at multiple time frames. Now, you can also see when we are in these red dotted period, that means there's a consolidation. When we move out of there, that actually begins triggering the sequence either long or short, and then you get that short squeeze. So that's why I call it the pinch. It just runs up. Now, this is an indicator I custom fit to be able to scan for these higher highs, and you can also scan for lower lows. I have a super bear indicator here. Let's see if there's anything on it. Super bear. USD CAD would be on my super bear list, and you can see that is trending lower aggressively. So Super Bull, super bear, the two things I'm constantly scanning for. So once I have these markets, so today it's oil, which is CL, GC, gold, NQ is the NASDAQ, RTY is the Russell, and SI is silver. So those are the futures symbols. I actually trade these using a product called Nadex. Nadex is a binary options product. So the way these trades work, and I'll go back once again to the trades I have on, in gold here, I'm just going to talk about that. I do have a position on the euro as well, but I want to talk about gold. So what I do then is I pick a strike price. So you have the strike prices here, gold 1346 And what I do is I go over here and I go to my commodities binaries. Okay, commodity binaries. Then click down to gold. You have the option to trade your daily contracts. You have the option to trade your weekly contracts. Now, I am long both daily and weekly. If I see a bigger move coming that I think will extend a longer period of time, I like to go out on the weekly, especially if I can get them for under 30 bucks. If I can get them for under 30 bucks, that means my risk is 30, my reward is 70. The maximum value per contract is $100. So I will typically go more aggressive on the higher time frame here. So in this specific case, I bought a bunch of contracts for just under 30 bucks, about $27.88. And then I bought some dailies at 46.5, which was pretty much even on the money. So 100% return same day. Now, if you look at where we were trading last night, the previous high of the day was 1346.2. My strike price is 1346. So my assumption was that if we could break out above that previous high, we would hold it and I would be able to defend my position. So that is what I call my safety net position, where I'm looking for the market to just stay above that level. Okay, and if I can get that for less than $50, that means my risk-reward ratio is going to be 1-to-1. It's not great, but it's not bad. And then you can always go for those more aggressive moves. Now, the other strike I bought was 1356.5, and that's all the way up here, okay? That is obviously going to be less expensive because the probability of that actually hitting is lower. When I had bought these contracts, we were trading below about 10 points. So the probability that we run 10 points versus we just run a few points is much lower. However, because this was a higher time frame breakout and I was able to use that MLT pinch indicator that told me we are trending up on the 4-hour, it told me we were trending up on the hour, and it told me we are trending up on the day, I was able to be more aggressive. Now, this indicator is not released yet. However, you can get it in the link below as an early bird sale. Now, this is going to be a discount early bird sale. And if you're interested, I have an entire lesson on a bunch of videos that I'm building on how to properly use this indicator. You do have to have this charting package, which I'll show you how to download if you don't know what it is. And I will show you exactly how to use the MLT pinch indicator and how to run these scans like Super Bull and Super Bear. So if that's something that interests you, if you want a little bit of a tool set to help you pick which markets to trade and what markets and directions to trade those, go ahead, do yourself a favor, get yourself a nice gift, a nice investment in the MLT pinch indicator, because this has absolutely revolutionized my trading, and I hope that it does the same for you. Anyways, take care, guys. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and leave your comments below. Take care and have a great day.